in philanthropy is to share with you what inspired me to become a member, but also what inspired me to become a part of the steering group. What struck me most is this. Women in Philanthropy very carefully chooses 3 charities or voluntary organisations every year. There is a short list of 6 charities who then do a Dragon's Den pitch. It's not quite as brutal as Dragon's Den, but a gentle, kind Dragon's Den. The charities are always small, unsung, unseen charities, which beaver away in our community doing amazing work, also helping the vulnerable. The charities are local, they are small, and they make an enormous difference to vulnerable members of our society, of our local community in Leicester, Leicestershire and Rutland. The impact that the charity has is both immediate but also long-term into the future. Women in Philanthropy is unique in that it is a members' organisation and it does not seek to fundraise in the conventional sense. It holds 4 events every year. Each is paid for, as tonight, by the host venue, allowing all of the money to be used for charitable causes. So what does Women in Philanthropy do? It raises awareness. I had never heard of Park Lodge, First Step, or the Wellbeing Cafe project. And I wonder how many of you in the audience had heard of them either. It empowers the charities. It provides support throughout the year. It helps key members of the charities to develop confidence and sharpen up presentation skills. Women in Philanthropy helps the charities by making films which they can use going forward into the future, for example, when making pitches. It gives them exposure. It connects them with new audiences who may be able to add value in a host of different ways. And it does this by giving the charities a platform at the 4 events that it holds during the year. And finally, money. Each of the charities is given a lump sum at the end of the year. And this is money from the membership of Women in Philanthropy. 50% of the membership fee is shared between the 3 charities and the rest is invested for future support. There's very little public funding for these charities and therefore philanthropic money becomes increasingly important to these organisations. So the more members, the more we can help. Women in Philanthropy is in its 5th year and now has 70 members, 70 like-minded women who feel very strongly about supporting local, unsung, unseen causes, making a difference at home to local people on our very doorstep. As soon as I heard about Women in Philanthropy, I wanted to join and help make a difference. I'm sure that, like me, many of you in the audience will also want to join Women in Philanthropy after today. So how do you join? And what do you do if you're a gentleman in the audience and you'd like to join? Well, we'd welcome any of your female colleagues, your wives, your female friends or counterparts to join us. Please tell them about us, or maybe even sign them up as a gift. So at a cost of just £1.36 a day, which is less than a cup of coffee in Costa or Starbucks, how can you not? If you're interested, then please speak to either a member of the steering group, a member of the Community Foundation, or pick up a form or check out the website. And for those of you quick at maths, that's just £500 a year. Before I hand over, it remains for me to thank the Community Foundation and Katie Green, who's sitting over here, who manage the fund, so thank you. And I'd like to thank Kerr for hosting this tonight. Now, I'd like to welcome the Right Reverend Bishop Tim Stevens, who is stepping in for Maggie Philbin, who is sadly unable to join us. She's normally our compere for the evening. Bishop Tim requires no introduction, I don't think he requires any introduction to anyone here. He was our bishop for many, many years, and we were heartbroken. I certainly was heartbroken when he retired. But I'm delighted to welcome him back tonight, and he's going to host the next part of our evening. Right.